Hey, it's another great Friday that the good Lord has blessed us with. And we ought to be thankful for that. Thank you, Lord. Hey, listen, on this great Friday, my question to you is, where is your safe harbor? Where is your safe harbor? I guess the question comes from me watching this TV show back a couple seasons ago. It was called Deadliest Catch, and that's the show where you get all your seafood, like your king crab, your just your exotic seafoods or so. And the cast on the Deadliest Catch, they drive their boats in some of the most rough waters that you can imagine. And you know, I mean, it was dangerous all the way while they're on the ocean. It's dangerous all the way until they make it to their safe harbor. So a safe harbor is it's a place that's blocked up, a place that's protected by rock, by certain landscapes. And what they would do is they will come from this big ocean with massive waves, and they will have to thread the needle into the safe harbor. So they will get in this area back in here, and there was no longer. Hey, and we're back. Hey, we had to pay some bills out of nowhere. But anyway, yeah. So I was talking about the safe harbor, and once the Deadliest Catch captains would make it back into this certain area, it was no longer um um at the mercy of the waves or the terrible seas that they were just fighting. So my question is, where is your safe harbor? You know, um, there's many types of safe harbors, but I just want you to question your safe harbor. So, family, I just want to just welcome you to the YouCan show, to show that we believe that you have greatness in you and you can travel great distances. Um, you have faith, to be healed, and you can just do many things. And I'm your host, Dwayne Roper, and I'm just happy you're here on this Friday. So again, I'm talking about your safe harbor now. Where is that place that you find yourself, that you're always, that you find comfort? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the place where I'm talking about, and that's safe harbor. So, you know, in the ocean, you have massive waves. Some days you have good days and bad days. Some days there's some 20 feet waves or some 10 feet waves, or maybe it be calm seas. There's all type of waters out there. So I'm asking you, you know, to just pay attention to your safe harbor. What I mean, I believe the waves are like our lives, life. I believe life and the seas are, interchangeable. Um, you know, in life we go through different things. We will face some hurts, we will face some losses, we will face some fear, some doubt, many things, and sometimes, you know, it depends on who we are, what type of mm, thought pattern or what type of program that we have running our life. You know, some of us are better than others when it comes to stress. Some of us are better than others when it comes to doubt, So I'm asking you to place your focus on your safe harbor. Where do you find your security? Where is your safety? And that's what the harbor was for the boat masters or the ship masters. You know, it was a special place where they was able to get away from all of the seas. Whatever those may have been. Maybe it was a sea of doubt or a sea of um, health issue or a sea of bills or debts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that thing is for you, so I'm just asking you to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Have you gotten used to your doubt, or have you got used to focusing on what people are doing to you? Have you got used to always being in want or always being in need? You see, we can get used to these situations. If we're not careful, that becomes our safe harbor. Why? Because we know how to deal with that. We know how to survive. Well, I'm saying to you on this great YouCan Friday, you don't just have to survive. As a matter of fact, God has put something in you that only you have. And that's the thing that I'm all about. I'm all about you bringing out your greatness. I'm all about you living your best life. It took me a long time. It took me a very long time to figure out that, hey, things could be different for me. But once I understood that, I can change the outcome of where of the way things are going for me, it's been full steam ahead. But it's some certain things that we have to do. We have to stop making excuses. I'm saying it's some certain things that we have to do. We have to know that there's better for us. It's some certain it's some certain thoughts that we must start to implement or implant into our doubt so that we can push out push out the doubt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying you have to start planting good seeds or planting seeds of you can or I can. They will know my name. No, I'm just kidding. But listen, I'm saying it's certain things that you have to do like that, just to rock the boat a little bit. But if you don't rock the boat, this payday Friday would be the same as last payday Friday and the previous payday Fridays and the previous. You see what I'm saying? We get our pay of our expectation. I'm gonna repeat that. We get the pay of our expectation. If you haven't done anything different, you cannot expect anything different. So, I'm asking you to pay attention. I'm asking you to look at your safe harbor. Where do you find your safety? Do you find your safety in talking about doubt or talking about all of the things that you can't do, talking about all of the ways that you can't get started in business or how many people have told you no, so now you don't want to make the new sale call because hey, all people are saying is no. Hey, maybe it's something that's going on in you. Maybe you could say, hey, you know, I know it's been some no's the last few calls, but this call right here, this is the yes. Because they need it. You shouldn't sell anything that, you know, that you don't believe in. So I'm really trying to I'm really trying to sell yourself to you. I'm trying to sell, your greatness to you. Listen, I'm trying to plead with you to dig that thing out of you. You have something only you have that you can show the world or share with the world. So nothing will ever change if you continue to think the same. So listen, don't worry about what happened yesterday. That's yesterday. Worry about right now. How will you set your tomorrow up? Your tomorrow is directly tied to today, and your today is directly tied to yesterday. So, how will you do anything different in this moment right here to get a different result for tomorrow? So, that's why I want you to place your attention. I talk to you all the time about goal settings or a goal card. Where's your goals? What image do you have for yourself? See, that's two things I just hit you with. I said, where's your goal card? But how do you see yourself? Now, I ain't talking about the self that you see in the mirror. I'm saying the self that you see. You don't need a mirror to see you. See, a lot of times we want people to see us as something that we don't see ourselves. Listen, I can't see you how you want me to see you until you see yourself like that. And you can see yourself like that. But you have to start practicing and you have to start doing the work. You can't fool yourself. You think you can fool me. You think you can fool them. But really, in reality, we can't fool anyone. If someone knows what they're looking at, you can't fool them. It's muscles in I'm talking about your results now. It's muscles in your body that if a person know what they're looking at, you can't fool them. They say, oh, this person got a lot of doubt in them. This person got a lot of unsurety in them. You know what I'm saying? We can look at our lives the same way. What do we find ourselves doing every day? That would tell us, how we see ourselves. That would tell us, where we see ourselves going. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying to you, hey, in your ocean of doubt or on your ocean seas, whatever you may be going through, hey, your vehicle is prepared. Your vehicle is enough to travel those waves. But you have to take charge. You have to take the wheel out of autopilot. You have to start controlling where you're taking your vehicle. I mean, yourself. Now, yourself is the vehicle. Life is the seas. You know what I'm saying? So how will you travel on these waters that you're on right now? The only way to go anywhere different is to put different coordinates in. So a lot of times we have to take control of the wheel. I'm saying take control of your thoughts and keep driving in the image that you want to have, because you are the only one can do it. I can try to plead with you. Hey, come on, let's do this. You can, you got this. That's what coaches do. Coaches say, you got this. They try to pull the best out of you. I'm saying that until we get the coach, or until we start to reach somewhere, reach for more, we have to do it for ourselves. So I'm saying on this great YouCan Friday, matter of fact, on this great YouCan Friday, your thoughts or your image of how you see yourself put limits on you. So I'm asking you to raise the bar, raise your self-esteem, or raise your self-image. You can do that by a simple recalibration of your steering wheel. I'm talking about your conscious mind, making a deliberate effort to say, you know what? I can do this. You know what? I am good enough. You know what? I'm not taking this anymore because I deserve better. Listen, you can make those decisions. You can expect great things for you. Listen, I don't know where you at. My job is to say, or to try to pull the best you out of you. That's all I can do is tell you that it's in there. You can do this. That's all I can do. I tell you all the time, listen, no matter what, I can see greatness for you. I can even, a lot of times what happens is I find myself wanting it for you. I find myself wanting their best self more than they do. So I can want it for you. I can believe it for you, but I cannot do it for you. Only, say it with me, you can.